Be good, be good, be good. Be good to me. Be good to me. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hey everyone. I'm kind of tired today, so I'm just here. My hair, like I didn't even really do anything. I kind of just woke up and ran my fingers through it and was like, this looks good. So topic of conversation today is grounding. Now, what the freak is grounding? It's like self care. It's like what you gotta do to bring you peace of mind. Like for me, grounding is putting my feet in the grass and just chilling there. It's journaling my feelings and my thoughts out. It's what else is it? I don't know. But grounding to other people can be like playing video games, playing sports, or working out, painting. Grounding is really remembering what the frick you're living for, bro. Because for me, writing is my passion. And so making sure that I set some time aside to go make sure I'm actually doing that. It's important. A lot of people, they don't ground because I think a lot of times they're just in this cycle where it's like work, eat, sleep, wake up, work, eat, sleep, wake up. And they're in this constant cycle where they're not living. They're literally just existing to serve other people. And that's not the way that's not the way life should be. Nobody should ever put materialistic things in front of their life. But I feel like with society, they really reward you when you do that. I think it's important that, you don't neglect your responsibilities. You still continue to do your responsibilities, but you make time for yourself so that you can ground and that you can remember what your life is meant for, being present in the moment. You'll just be bored. In those moments of boredom, you can really find like new ways of living. Because remember as a kid, especially those who were born like before social media was really a big prevalent thing, a lot of us, when we were bored, we would come up with our own stuff, our own ideas. A lot of creativity is created through being bored. People aren't bored enough anymore. People are just like, we'll just go straight to our phones whenever. I was basically trying to say that a lot of us will immediately go on our phones instead of just being bored. Like, as soon as we get free time from like work or like our obligations, whatever the frick we gotta do, and we'll immediately just go on our phones and numb the boredom by filling our brain with useless information and living our life through the lens of someone else. Grounding is just important. If you don't ground, recenter yourself, you're just gonna get irritated all the time. You're gonna be angry all the time. You're gonna feel like you don't have time for yourself. You are gonna feel like, dang, like I feel lifeless. I feel empty. I'm gonna be real with you. I felt empty for a long time when I was literally just working, coming back home, smoking, eating, going to sleep. Working, coming back home, the same cycle. I was going through the same cycle for months, and I was neglecting my needs and numbing my pain by like smoking a lot, smoking a bunch of weed, and also just kind of offering myself anytime someone needed help. I couldn't say no. And so I would be like, sorry, there's a freaking red ant trying to freaking come onto my feet. Like, boy, if you don't get, like, leave me alone, the freak. Sorry, y'all. I literally had to move because that bro is literally attacking me. Let me live. I can't do no grounding in these conditions. Let me fix my camera since this idiot want to bother me. Grounding is so important for more ways than one. It recenters you. It reminds you to take it easy. To take it easy, to go slow. Like, girl, we ain't in a rush. We ain't in a rush to go nowhere. But with hustle culture and all that stuff, I feel like it's like you gotta go, 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 go. No, good things take time. You gotta build it slowly, you know? Good God, social media has just convinced us that we can get stuff just like that. It's like, no. And even if you get stuff like that, you don't have the system to maintain it or to make sure that it sustains itself. Like, let's say you go viral on social media, right? And you start getting heck of money, you start getting like all these brand deals and everything, but you're not grounded. So you're not gonna know how to take care of those things. You're not gonna know. You're kind of gonna be all over the place, sporadic as frick, not knowing what to do. And so that's why it's so important with grounding, because you become level headed and you're making choices out of peace rather than anxiety. You're making choices with a clear, conscious mind rather than based on fear, based on like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? You'll trust your decisions because when you're grounded, you trust yourself more. Being grounded is something that everyone should do, and people got to do it for the sake of humanity. Please ground yourself, okay? Go outside, do things that bring you peace. Remember what you're living for. And if you are just such a busy person that you feel like you can't get anything in, take the focus away from things that aren't serving you and put it towards yourself. Okay. If you're a painter and you've been wanting to paint forever, but just feel like you haven't had time, it's time to make time. If you love to write, it's time to make time. And please make time for you. If you cannot help yourself, how the heck are you going to help other people? You need to make sure that you are good in you. And that's why I think being selfish is good to a certain extent. Like, set boundaries for yourself and you're just like, listen, I told you I can't do it, so I'm not going to do it. It's okay to say no. And honestly, I think that setting boundaries is the most loving thing you can do because you're taking care of yourself. Oh my god, this is so off. I didn't want to make this video that long in general, but I look so goofy. Yeah, basically just put more time towards yourself. That's what grounding is. Grounding is coming back to yourself and remembering that you are a living being, you are a living creature, okay? You are a human being, or you are a soul experiencing what it's like to be a human being. So experience that. Go outside, remember, feel the grass. Like when I go outside, I touch the grass, I touch the leaves. I just love living life. I love coming outside and remembering like what the frick I'm living for. I think it's so important to remember that. We all get so caught up in our heads, we all get so caught up in the future on where we're going to be that we're not really living in the present moment. And so grounding is just being present in the moment that's in front of you right here and doing something that you love or doing something that brings you peace of mind. It's just really making sure that you do that stuff for yourself. Come back home. Come back home, okay? Because yes, jobs are important. Yes, having a good career is great. Being successful and having all this money and being able to buy your own cars and everything. It's great. It's amazing. Cool, whatever, but what good is all that if you are not like in tune with yourself? What good is all that if you can't even be alone and be with yourself? You have to be alone and be with yourself when you're grounding. Stop depending on other people. Don't depend on other people to do that grounding work for you, to bring you happiness. You got to bring yourself happiness. And if you don't know how, you got to sit with yourself and figure out what the frick is going on with you. You got to figure out what the frick, like, why the heck am I like so mad at myself? Why am I so upset at myself? Why am I so like miserable anytime I'm with myself? Just, you got to figure out the kind of person you are. And that's what grounding did for me. When I was grounding myself and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to stop being on social media, stop influencing my brain. Because listen, the more and more you're on social media, you're constantly being fed all this bullshit information, all these celebrity gossips. You're living other people's lives and not living your own. And I get it, with social media, you're like becoming more informed about what's going on in the world. But what good is that if your own world is falling apart? What good can you bring to other people if your own life is falling apart? You know what I'm saying? So you need to recoup. And grounding is going to do that for you. Again, however that may be, take time for yourself and just stop living for other people. You can simply just do something because you love to do it. It doesn't need to have any other gain except for the fact that you like to do it. Live your life. And I know that, God, it's hard. It's freaking hard because you think about the judgment of others. And so it's hard to just want to like do anything because, again, the judgment of others does suck. But you know what sucks even more is living a life and not being true to yourself, living a life and pretending to be someone else. It's living a life and feeling like you have to wear a mask all the time. Just take time for yourself, basically. Take time for yourself. You don't always need to be doing something for someone else. You don't always need to be what's going to be my next big project that makes me tons of money. You don't always have to be doing something for a materialistic gain. You can simply just do something out of the love of doing it, and a lot of people have lost that. Not everyone, but a lot of people have. And so yeah, do some grounding. Do some grounding. It'll literally help you understand yourself a lot more. I know I started understanding myself a lot more when I started grounding. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm probably gonna smoke my little joint and go back inside because it's freaking hot. I didn't even put on sunscreen today, so I'm allowing my skin to get all burnt for the sake of this video. and for the sake of me grounding, because I'm gonna trust, I'm about to be grounding right here, right now, okay? Hey, I'm about to do that right now, okay? But I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you soon. And I hope whatever I said makes sense because I'm really just going, I'm just literally just talking out the side of my mouth. Okay. Love you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.